That paint job had a use beyond aesthetics. All the buildings were painted so they could be seen even in a whiteout. This abyss reaches Europa's subsurface ocean. A Braytech camera still floats down there, amongst Arctic plankton and bacterial colonies. Eventide required an enormous amount of fuel to stay up and running, but it paled in comparison to the Exo factory. Expedition rovers, Braytech employees, many were sacrificed to the study of this ravine. Not that Clovis Bray cared. Fuel reserves. I insisted, in case we needed to evacuate, which we might have done if Clovis hadn't wasted it all. Fuel was a precious resource on Europa. Clovis and I argued over it constantly. He won in the end, and the people of Eventide suffered for it. The Europan construction was Braytech's most expensive project by far, but it paid off, centuries later and still intact. These tanks once held fuel for Eventide, but Clovis prioritized research over human lives. When people needed them most, they were empty. Braytech researchers dropped a camera down there once. You wouldn't believe what they saw swimming around in the dark. Chasms like these crisscross all over this moon, allowing radioactive ions to flow into the depths of its dark ocean. Gale force winds, kilotons of snow and ice, radiation bombardments. And still, centuries later, this roof stands intact. The entrance to Europa's ocean lies at the bottom of the abyss, 25 kilometers straight down. These fuel tanks were our emergency reserves, which Clovis drained for his research trips. So when an emergency came, well... To say Europa presented an architectural challenge is putting it mildly. What these roofs can withstand is an engineering miracle. The exterior paneling was designed to hold up against subarctic temperatures, radiation, and 50 kilotons of blast force.